So, I decided to choose this lesson 3, which is about functions and relations. First and foremost, these two functions and relations are the important topics in algebra because, as I read in the article, we might they said that functions and relations are widely used in mathematics as well as in real life. So basically, these functions and relations can be related in real life situation. Um, Relations and functions, these are two different words having different meanings mathematically. Relation and functions define a mapping between two sets, the inputs and the outputs, such that they have ordered pairs of the form. Relations and functions. In relation, it is a rule that pairs each element in one set. It is a set of ordered pairs, the x and the y. So, I'm going to present this example. This open bracket, open parenthesis, 2 and 6, and then open parenthesis, 4 and 8, close parenthesis, and close brackets. So, in writing a relation set of ordered pairs, we must not forget the symbol, the open and close parenthesis, because it is important and must always include when writing a set of ordered pairs. It can also call it a set of ordered pairs, even though it doesn't have the close and open parentheses, but it will be not considered as relation, so it will only be called as set of pairs or pairs of set. And also, in relation, every value of x can be repeated. Like for this example of relations, and this 5 and 2, 4 and 2, 3 and 2. And for another examples, the 2 and -1, 2 and 2, 3 and 1, and 2 and 3. And next, we are going to discuss about functions. Functions is a rule that pairs each x coordinate to exactly one element from y coordinates. And also functions. Functions is a set of ordered pairs or relations where x coordinate should not be repeated. In the previous discussion, we know and tackled that in a relation, value of x can be repeated, while here in function, x coordinate shouldn't be repeated. It shouldn't be repeated at all. Always remember that every function is a relation, but not all relations are functions. Now, we're gonna take a look at this example. These are the examples of relation. 3 and 3, 5 and 5, 2 and 1, 3, 1, 4 and 1, 1 and 5, 2 and 9, 2 and 7, 1, -1, 1 and 5, 1 and 4, and 2 and 5. While in function, like in relation, 3 and 3, 5 and 5, 2 and 1, 3 and 1, 4 and 1. But the remaining two that we discussed, the 1, 5, 1 and 5, 2 and 9, 2 and 7 are not function. 1, -1, 1 and 5, 1 and 4, and 2 and 5 are not functions. And now, we're going to proceed here in representation of function. Function can be represented by using a table of values, set of ordered pairs of numbers, mapping, picture or graph, equation, and by rule or correspondence, and expressed in words. So, if functions can be represented by any types, there is also types or kinds of functions. And these are the injective, surjective, and bijective. Now, I am going to present to you an example on how the representation of function can be used. Here, we have an example. Penny, a working student that works in a computer shop of Fuego Printing Shop. As an encoder, she earns 30 pesos per every hour of service. A table of values is a list of numbers that are used to substitute one variable such as within an equation of a line and other functions to find the value of the other values or missing number. So, meron tayo ditong table ng number ng oras niya sa pagpasok at sahod niya kada oras. So, by using table of values, kung sa isang araw papasok siya ng 8 a.m., kung makakaisang oras siya, ang rate niya kada oras ay 30 pesos. I-multiply natin ng 30 pesos sa 1 hour niya. So, meron na siyang 30 pesos. So, if ever na 8 o'clock a.m. ang pasok niya at lunch break niya ng 11:30, naka-4 na oras na agad niya. So, kung i-multiply natin sa 30, mayroon na siyang 120 pesos. At after lunch, ang balik sa trabaho is 1 o'clock p.m. At ang uwi niya ay 4 p.m. May another 120 pesos siya. So, sa isang linggo, ang sahod niya sa Fuego Printing Shop is 240. Yan yung, it represents the earnings of money as a function of hours she work. So, ang next natin na representation of function ay ang set of ordered pairs. Once the table of value is completed, it is simplified process to pull out the ordered pairs of x and y values. Simply take the value form, simply take the x value form from the first line and write it after the opening parenthesis. Next, add a comma, then write the y number from the first line and close the parenthesis. So, balikan natin yung scenario ni Penny, and that scenario will apply it to this kind of function to represent. So, this is how it looks like. 1 and 30, 2 and 60, 3 and 90, 4 and 120, 5 and 150, 6 and 180, 7 and 210, and 8 and 240. Here, we see the set of ordered pairs. As we can see, those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8 are the numbers of hours, and they are the x-coordinate, and the earnings, those 30, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, 210, and 240 are the y-coordinates. So, next is the mapping. Any prescribed way of assigning to each object in one set of a particular object in another or the same set. So, same scenario na gagamitin natin. Merong iba't ibang uri ng mapping. Merong one-to-one correspondence, many-to-one, at one-to-many. So, kapag sinabi nating one-to-one correspondence na type ng mapping, ito yung isang number sa x-coordinate na magiging konektado siya sa y-coordinate. So, isa lang. Sa set A, magiging correspondent niya ay sa set B. Like, kung nga meron kang 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sa x-coordinate set A, at sa set B, y-coordinate, meron kang 2, 4, 6, 8. So, kung ang katapat or correspondent ng 1 ay 2, sa x-coordinate ay 1, sa y-coordinate ay 2, dun naman sa kabila, ulit 2, dito ay 4, 3, dito ay 6, 4, dito ay 8, 5, dito ay 10. So, ganun yung one-to-one correspondence. Yung many-to-one correspondence naman is, many-to-one correspondence is a function or mapping that takes the same value for at least two different elements for its domain. So, katulad itong example na to. Sa x-coordinate natin, meron tayong 1 and negative 1, 3 and negative 3, 5 and negative 5, and 8, negative 8. Sa y-coordinate naman tayo, meron tayong 5, 8, 9, at saka 10. Sa 1 and negative 1, meron tayong sa x-coordinate natin 1 and negative 1. Ang magiging correspondence niya sa kabila ay sa y-coordinate ay 5.